वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कार्येषु सर्वदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sadashiva-samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Pariyantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. Welcome to the fourth session on Anubuthi Prakasha. In today's classes, we will be studying or revising the Kathopanishad. We are in the first chapter in the second valli. We have come to the stage where the student Nachiketa has very clearly put up his third boon as my Lord, Anyatra Dharma, Anyatra Adharma. Please tell me from your experience, whatever you see, Ya Pashyati, as you see, tell me something beyond dharma, adharma. Tell me beyond something beyond time, something beyond cause and effect. Essentially, he wants to know Atma Vidya. And as a prelude, Yamadharmaraja says what you are asking is, in briefs, Sangrahena Om Yetat. So there are some 2-3 beautiful verses about Om. And in today's class, we will have the real teaching coming, where he speaks about Na Jayate, mriyate va, Anor, Aniyan, and all these verses which you will see in the Bhagavad Gita. Our Acharya Raja Reddy sir will be explaining initially the Upanishad along with the Anubuthi Prakasha verses. As it is a revision class, the explanation is going to be very brief. I will request Mahoday Sri Raja Reddy sir to begin.
Hari Om. Namo Namah. Na Jayate mriyate va vipached Nayam kutachinna bhavuva kaschit Ajo nityas shashvatoyam Purana na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Ayam vipachit na jayate na mriyate. Na ayam kutachit babuva na kaschit. Ajaha nityaha shashvataha ayam puranaha. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So Atma na jayate na mriyate. Jayate, it takes the birth, and mriyate, it dies. So Atma doesn't have the birth or the death. Na ayam kutaschit. Kutaschit means from somewhere. Na ayam kutaschit, from somewhere or from something. Ayam jayate. It is not taking the birth from something or somewhere. Na bhabuva kaschit. So it is not anything. It is not originated from anything. Ataha na ayam bhabuva kaschit. Ajo nityaha shashvataha. Ajaha. So it is the birthless. Na jayate. Ataha ajaha. And nityaha. So nityaha, because it is the birthless, so there is no death. When deathless is there, it is permanent. It is Shashvataha. It is Nityaha. Shashvataha Ayam is a Nityaha, deathless, and as well as Shashvataha. So, etad Nasha Rahitam. It cannot be destroyed. Puranaha. So, it is very ancient one. Atyanta Puranaha. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So, etasya atyanta puratanamasti. The puratana means when you take the material, the martya can grow. He has the growth, but Atma is growthless. So, ataha it is Puranaha. Purana chedapi, it is growthless. This is na hanyate. And na hanyate hanyamane sharire. So, shariram will be destroyed. It will be killed only the body. The other body kills some other body, but the Atma is not kills or not killed by anything. So, ataha Atma kidrushaha. Here in this shloka, we are going to experience about Atma Swaroopam. Atma Swaroopam kathamasti itukte eshaha. This is the only the Chaitanya Swarupaha. This Chaitanya Swarupa na jataha. So it doesn't have any birth. And also, when the birth only not there, then there will be no death also. So it is a birthless and deathless. Ataha, when these two are not there, it is not going to be nashaha. So this body can be destroyed after some time. The time being it will be there. But Atma doesn't have any time being or like that. It is beyond the time. So ataha it is decaless. It cannot be destroyed. And nityaha. So etadrushaha, deathless, and shashvataha and puranaha. Is the Purana, ancient one. So it doesn't have any growth. But as a human being, we have the growth. So parinamaha is there. But it is not viparinamate. Atma cannot be viparinamate like childhood, younger age, then afterwards old, then death. Like that, these all are the stages Atma doesn't have. These stages are only for the body, not for the Atma. So, this Atma is na karta, na bhokta. So, that's why the Atma is not killed by anyone or it is not going to kill. If this two anything is happening means only to the body only it is happening. One body can kill the other and the body is only killed by the other body. It is not the Atma. So this is the Atma Swaroopam. So in this shloka, we are learning this Atma Swaroopam. From this, the Kathopanishad, same in the Anubuthi Prakasha also, we can see how it is there. The two mantras of the Kathopanishad, then afterwards Anubuthi Prakasha, it joins together and it explains. Hanta chet manyate hantum, hatachet manyate hatam. Ubhau tau na vijanitaha nayam hanti na hanyate. Hanta chet na hanyate. If the killer thinks that the Atma kills, hantum, hanyate, it is killed by me. If he says, that is wrong. Hatachet manyate hatam, the person who is killed by someone, the person thinks that the Atma is killed. I am the hataha. When he thinks, this is also wrong. So here the Atma is not being killed by either any other person because it is Atma is Shashvataha, is Puranaha. So etasya ajaha asti, it is not having any birth. So you cannot kill and it is not killed by the anything. So ataha hanta chet hanyate hantum hatat chet manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanitaha. So these two people, the person who is killing and the person who is killed by, these two are not understanding properly. These two are not knowing it properly. The Atma is not killed or it is not killing anyone. So ataha, these two are na jnayataha. So these two are na vijanitaha, na janitaha, na ayam hanti, na hanyate. So Atma is not killed and it will be not going to kill also. So ataha Atma shashvataha. Atra, in this shloka, we have seen there is no kartrutva or bhoktrutva. Saha karta eva nasti. Ataha tadrusham na asti. Now you can see the same in the Anubuthi Prakasha. Na jayate na mriyate. Pranavartha chidatmakaha purano avasad purano savajattvena nityaha shad amrutatvataha karanam na asya karyam va deha ghatepi no hatihi dehe dehantaram hanti na chidanti na hanyate. The previous two Kathopanishads shlokaha na jayate na mriyate va kadachit. So Atma is not taking any birth, so it cannot be destroyed. There is no death for it. Na jayate na mriyate. So it is na jayate, so birthless. Na mriyate, it is deathless. Pranavarthakaha chidatmakaha. We have seen in the previous class that Om ityekaksharam brahma. Yo etasya alambhanam karoti. Whoever takes this is the symbol and meditate upon that, he will get the Brahma Lokam. So that we have seen about the Pranava Tattva. Pranavarthakaha chidatmakaha chit swarupaha. This is Chaitanya Swaroopam. It's a form of consciousness. So that type of consciousness, it doesn't have any birth or death. Puranaha is the growthless. Asa Purano asavajatvena nityaha. So etasya mrityu also not there. Amritatvataha. The mrityu, death is not there. Ataha, because of this ancient one, and it doesn't have the mrityu, and it doesn't have the birth also. Ataha, birthless and deathless. So etadrushaha and the ancient one, growthless, this type of nityaha, shashvataha, always present. That type of Atma, Chaitanya Swarupaha, Pranavarthaha. Karanam na asya karyam va deha gatepi no hatihi. So Karanam and Karyam, cause and effect. Yad Karyam asti, tasya ekam Karanam bhavet. So Atma is, it is other than the cause and effect. Ataha etasya karyasyapi sambandha is not there and karanasyapi sambandha it doesn't have. It doesn't have the cause and as well as an effect also. Deha gatepi no hatihi. Deha, when this body is destroyed, when you are affecting the body will be affected, not the Atma. So, Atma is, yataha, it is in the time being, it will be there temporarily. So, in this time, when it is being inside also, when you are killing, you are going to kill only this body, not the Atma. Atma is the Chit Swaroopam, Chaitanya Swaroopam. It is the Sarva Vyapakaha. Ataha, it is not killed by anything. No hatihi, no hatam, no death for it. Deho dehantaram hanti, na chidanti na hanyate. Dehaha dehantaram. So dehaha means the body and the dehantaram means the another body. So one body, the other body, it will kill. Hanti. So na chidanti na hanyate. So chit will not be hanti. It is not going to kill. And the Chaitanyam cannot be killed by some other thing. So then what is killing? Itukte, only the dehaha is going to kill the other deha. The body is killing the other body. So here the Chaitanya Swarupam is not going to kill and it is not being killed by any other thing. Ataha na hanyate hanyamane sarire. So dehaha is hanyamanaha, not the Atma is hanyamanaha. So ataha it is not killed by this. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan Atmasya jantor nihito guhayam Tamakratuhu pashyati vita shokaha Dhatu prasadan mahimanamatmanaha Anoho aniyan and mahato mahiyan. I am Atma Anoho Aniyan. In the Anu, whenever you take the very sukshma thing, that is like atom. In that atom also, Anoho Aniyan. Anu you think as a small means, the Atma is the smallest than that. Anuna Madhye is a small Anu. Anoho Aniyan. Tatheva, when you take the big, huge, Mahat, in the bigger one, it is biggest. Mahataha Mahiyan. Anoho Aniyan, Mahato Mahiyan. It's the smaller when you come, it's the smallest when you compare with the smaller one. And when you compare with the bigger one, it is bigger than the biggest. So, Ataha, Tarhi, this Atma, where it is staying? Atma asya jantoho guhayam nihitaha. So the Atma is nihitaha, it is staying. Where it is staying? In the guha of the jantu. Who is the jantu? Itukte, this is martyaha. In the manushyasya guhayam stitaha asti. Evam jantoho guhayam stitaha eshaha Atma. This Atma, which is staying in the heart of the human, that akratuhu pashyati vita shokaha dhatu prasadatu mahimanam atmanaha. So akratuhu itukte, the person who doesn't have any desires. So desireless person, akratuhu. Akratuhu pashyati. He sees. What he sees? Atmanam pashyati. What type of Atmanam pashyati? Itukte Atmanam pashyati and the Atmanaha Mahimanam api pashyati. The glory of the Atman is also he is going to see. The Atma Swaroopam he is going to see. So Mahataha Mahiyan how it is and Anoho Aniyan how it is. This entire thing he is going to see. Evam Anoho Aniyan Mahato Mahiyan Tadrusham Atmanaha Mahimanam. That type of Atma's importance, the glory of that he is going to see. Who is that going to see? Means the desireless one person. How he will see? Dhatu prasadataha. Indriyanam prasadam. Indriyanam prasadanam, when it will happen? When my mind is, when it becomes calm, there is no chinta or worry is there, and this all the sense organs are in the calm state. At that time, when the dhatu prasadaha is there, dhatunam shanti, indriya shanti is there, at that time, dhatu prasadataha, through that prashantata, the Vita shokaha means the one who is free from the grief. Vitaha nama tyaktaha. Shokaha nama grief. So the one who has dropped, or one who is free from the grief, this person will see the Atmanaha Mahimanam through the Dhatu Prasada. So, Ataha Atma Kena Anubhuyate, who will experience it, who can see, how he will see. This is the total this one. Because this consciousness, Chidatma Sarva Vyapakaha. So when you take it is here means it is in the Shukshma Madhye Shukshmam it is there. When you see the Akashavat Brihat, then it is a Sarva Vyapakaha. So this is the Mahiyan, Mahataha Mahiyan. Evam, this Atma is staying in the Guha of the person. This Atmanam, who will see means the person who is inwards is keeping his mind and not to the outer. So that person, Vita Shokaha, free from the grief, and he is knowing the Atma's glory through the Dhatu Prasada, the Indriya Shanti. Next one, we see in the Anubuthi Prakasha, the same thing. Shama Kadarin, Shama Kade Ranoho Eshaha, Shama Kadehe Anoho Eshaha, Aniyan Tatra Anukalpanat, Mahiyan Mataha Khades Tatra Akashadi Kalpanat. Shamakat. Shamaka iti Shamakat. Shamakat Anoho. Shamakad Anoho Eshaha. Shamaka iti ekam small grain. So called Shamaka grain. So this grain katham bhavati itukte atyantam laghu bhavati. In this laghu Shamaka, whenever it is there, Shamakad Anoho Eshaha Aniyan. So in this Shamaka Madhya, whenever you see the Anu Pramana Sadrushaha, those things when it is joined together, so this Anu Madhyapi Anurupam. Aniyan, it is the smallest among these small. And Tatra, why? Because we are seeing that the Sukshma Tattvam in that. When you are seeing the Anukalpana you are doing, so when the Sukshma Kalpana is imposed on it, then you are seeing the very Sukshma form. And the same way, when this Anukalpana too, we are seeing the another Mahadakaram, great big form, the Akashavat, like Akasha. When the Akashadi Kalpanam, when we are doing, then in that it is more greater. It's a greater than the Akasha. Ataha, evam atra kalpana kimasti means when the Bruhat madhye Bruhat kalpana. Ataha Anur madhye it is Aniyan and Mahat madhye it is Mahiyan. So, etad yadha vayam tatra aropanam kurmaha. When we are imposing, that time we can see both the forms. Ataha Chit etad anu api and mahataha api mahan. Evam aniyan and mahiyan rupena Atma Swaroopam is there. Next, the continuation will be there. Stito jantoho hridguhayam tam nishkamastu pashyati. Indriyanam prasannatvat vitashokas tatha bhavet. So in the previous Kathopanishad shlokas, we have seen that same thing. The same thing again we are recollecting through the Anubuthi Prakasha in a simple words. Stito jantoho hridgrihayam. So Atma kutra stitaha, where it is there? The Atma is in the heart of the jantuhu. So etat sharire hridgrihayam, hridayam. Hrid means hridayam, the heart. So in the heart, in that heart guhayam, hrid guhayam, asmaka mind, in that what is there? Agnanam, it is there. So, it hridaya grihayam eshah atma tishtati, yadi andhakaram, thus agnanam is covering that entire thing. So, when you light the gnana prakasham dadati, then you are able to see. Ataha, whenever the person, the seeker, his inwards is seeing, he can understand that Atma Tattvam which is staying in the cave of the heart. So, stito jantoho guhayam tam nishkamaha tu pashyati. Nishkamaha means the one who doesn't have akratuhu. We have seen the Kathopanishad word. So, desireless. Niskamaha. Nirgataha kamaha yasmat. From whom all the desires are free. So, he is the desireless person. Nishkamastu tam pashyati. The desireless one only is able to see that Atmanam, which is staying in the Jantoho Hridaya Guhayam. Indriyanam Prasannatvat. So, there Dhatu Prasadataha in the Kathopanishad, here Indriyanam Prasadataha. So, this the easy words which you can easily understand. So, Indriyanam. So, Dhatu Prasada itukte kim? Indriyanam Prasannata. When the sense organs are free from all the desires, it is in the calm state, Prasanta Sthiti is there. At that time, the person becomes griefless. Tekta dukkha, vita shokaha is free from the sorrow. At that time, this vita shokaha and indriya prasanta manaha, who has that person and the desireless one person will see the Atman. Ata, who will see means this person will see. Asino duram vrajati Shayano yati sarvataha kastam madam devam madanyo gnatum arhati. Asinaha duram vrajati. Asinaha, sitting here, and goes where? Far. Duram vrajati. Shayanaha, sleeping. Yati sarvataha. So lying on the bed, but he goes everywhere. Asinaha duram vrajati, shayanaha yati sarvataha. Kaha tam madamadam devam. Kaha, the one who. Madam, anyaha, madanyaha, that mada amadam. So, santosha sahita and santosha rahita. So, joyful and joyless. Madamadam devam. Mat anyaha gnatum arhati. Other than me, who is able to see? Here, who is asking the question? इत्युक्ते यः स्वयं तस्य मनः इन्वर्ड्स् अन्तर्मुखीकरोति, अन्तर्मुखीकृत्य आत्मनः तत्त्वं द्रष्टुमिच्छति, आत्मस्वरूपं द्रष्टुमिच्छति, that person is going to ask this question. Because other than me, who is going to see about this Atmanam, which is Santosha Sahitam and Santosha Rahitam, Madamadam, joyful and joyless. This type of Ishwaram kaha pashyati, that Atmanam kaha pashyati, ityukte ahameva pashyami. So the one who sees inwards, antarmukhi karotya indriyani pashyati, that person only will see. Other one who cannot see is there because the person who is seeing outwards, he cannot get the Atma Swaroopam. That's why he is telling that clearly, Mat Anyaha, who is able to see, because Aham Atmanaha Tattvam Drashtumichami. Ataha Mama Indriya Shanting Kritva, Mama Indriyani Antarmukhi Karanam Kritva, I am going to see. Therefore, I am only able to see the Atma Tattvam. Mad Anyaha Drashtum Na Shaknoti. As long as you are seeing the materialistic or outside and your indriyas towards the outside, so long you are not going to experience the Atma Swaroopam. So therefore you are not able to see. Ataha, clearly it is saying that the person who is seeing inwards, the person telling that Madanyaha, other than me, who is able to understand. So Ataha is clearly Atra Atmanah Swarupam Katham Gnayate, how he will understand that he is going to express it, because only the person who will see inwards, he is only is going to get this one, not the other one. To tell that one, he is stating that Madanyaha, other than me, who is able to know, eligible to know. Antarmukoham pashyami Mattonyo bahyadhih puman Gnatumarhati ko vatam Viruddhatma bhasinam. So, sitting here and going far, lying here, sarvatra akashatra sarvatra api gacchati, sarvataha gacchati, everywhere it is going. So this type of paraspara viruddham, two opposite way it is happening. So this type of viruddha atma tattva bhashinam, viruddhatmatva bhasinam, gnatum kaha arhati, who is able to see? So how he is sitting here and going so far? Idanim. So I am sitting here and mama manaha putra api dure stitam vastu is thinking. I am thinking somewhere which is there for far. So at that time, it is my manaha is going to roam everywhere there. So I am staying here, but it is there. So asinaha tatra gacchati, it is going there. Tathaiva shayanaha sarvato gacchati. I am lying here, but I am thinking that I went to the Swarga and I went there and Akasha and roaming everywhere in the flight or this one, everything. But when here I am lying and going everywhere, sarvatra, sarvataha gacchati. So this type of paraspara viruddham, being here existence you are there and it is going some other place. It's the paraspara viruddha. How to understand where it is the this type of viruddha atma tattvam, other than me, who is able to know. Antarmukham pashyami, aham pashyami, the Chaitanya Swarupam, kevalam, whoever antarmukha, I am the antarmukha. So I am directing my all indriyas towards inward. Ataha, etadrushaha aham eva pashyami, I am able to see that one. Matyaha anyaha, other than me. The Puman, the person, Bhahyadihi, whose mind is always the outside. So, outer world only his mind is roaming. So he is not realizing it. So that type of person, how he will understand the Atma Swaroopam? He will not understand. Only I am going to see. The previous slokas, the same thing. Here it is in a simple way, he told. So, asino duram rajati, duram gachet, duram, previous sloka, there we have seen that. So, the same thing here in the simple way. So, duram samipam, he told here, antarmukaha and bahyadihi, these two words, when it become here, then more clearer than that. So, you will understand easily. So, ataha, Upanishad, whichever you are not going to understand, the gached asinaha shayano yati sarvataha. So, this, when aviveki, so those people will not understand. So, the same thing here it is, he told, antastitaha and bahyastitaha. So, now you see the second part of that second line in this shloka. Duram gached asinaha shayano yati sarvataha samadaha vimadascha madamadaha. There we told, now here samada and vimada. Samado vimadacha ato durlakshaha hi aviveki bihi. Evam atra upavishama, and sitting here and going everywhere far. Shayanaha yati sarvataha. So lying here and wanders everywhere. Sarvataha, in all places. Sarva, all sides, is going. Evam etadrusham sarva vyapakam atmanam samadaha vimadaha. Joyful and joyless. Santosha sahitam and santosha rahitam. And it is very difficult to see. Durlakshaha, durgamyaha, durgneyaha. So, tadrusham durlaksham, durgamyam, atmanam, avivekibihi. So, it is impossible to the person who is aviveki, agnani. Ataha, the discriminative one, the one who is inwards is indriyas and seeing there, and not the bahyam jagat pashyati, that person is only going to get this one. He will only understand. The ignorant person, for him it is very difficult to understand. So ataha, viveki, discriminative one, is able to see, and the other person, aviveki, ignorant, is not even comprehending that one. Atma Tattvam, Atma Swaroopam. Vane dhyatum samasino deham sankalpya manasam tenaiva nagaram gatva karoti kraya vikrayau. So very simple and clearly explaining the previous one. Vane dhyatum samasina. Asino duram gacchati is there, no? Now explanation for that. Vane dhyatum samasinaha. So the person is sitting in the vanam, forest. What purpose? Dhyatum, to do the meditation. Deham sankalpya. Which deham, which body? The physical body is here only, because he is sitting there in the forest to do meditation. The physical body is here, but manasam deham, the mentally whatever body he is getting, that manasikam deham, sankalpya, by creating the manasikam deham, where he is going? He is going, right? Tenaiva nagaram gatva, with this mentally whatever he assumes the body, with that body he will go to the nagaram, city, which is far from the forest. Tena eva means that manasika dehena, with that manasika deham, nagaram gatva, after going to the city, kim karoti, what he is doing? He is doing the kraya vikraya, selling and buying, like that, exchanges. Means you give the article and take the article, like that. So, etadrusham kraya vikrayam it is doing. So, ataha manaha yavat paryantam aikagryam nasti. Yavat paryantam your concentration is not there and it is roaming everywhere. So, kraya vikrayam karoti. Right, see there, asinaha duram vrajati means this one only. Evam, next one you see the shayanaha sarvato gacchati. That's example here clearly given. One shloka for one. Shayano manchakeshu vileneshu nirakritihi akashavat sarvagataha ekah supto avatishthate. Shayano manchakeshu. Manchake on the bed. Kim karoti shayanaha asti. Yada saha shayanaha asti manchakeshu vileneshu. So tada nidra madhye asti tasmin samaye vileneshu aksheshu. Manchake aksheshu vileneshu. You are closing your eyes. Means you are sleeping. When you are in the sleep state, tada nirakritihi akashavat sarvagataha suptaha avatisthate. So, etat kim karoti tada tasmin samyada aham nidram madhye bhavami taba mana manaha kim karoti. What it is going to do means it is going to roam everywhere. Akashavat, like the sky is all everywhere it is there. Like that, this manaha also roams everywhere. So, suptaha, he is sleeping state, he is there only present. But this is roaming everywhere. Sarvatra asti. So, ataha shayanaha sarvagataha gacchati. Dhana vidyadi virmatta pandityam sadasi bruvan vairagya natanenasau lakshate madahinavat. So, dhana vidya adibihi mattaha. So, the one who has the wealth, anantaram dhanam. So, dhanam is the wealth and vidya knowledge. So, these two, dhana vittadibihi mattaha, pandityam sadasi bruvan. Sadasi nama in the assembly. So, what they are doing, they are expressing their all learning, they are exhibiting there. Evam pandityam sadasi bruvan vairagya natanena asau lakshate. Vairagya natanena. So, vairagyam. So, detachment. Detachment natanam appears like the detachment. Right. So, asau lakshate madahinavat. So, he is free from the sarvam. So, like that, he will be there. This dhanahinaha and vidya mattaha also, and pandityam sadasi bruvan, he will be there like vairagya swarupaha. He is detached from the this one. Like that, vairagya swabhavena is there. Like that, he is there. Evam viruddha dharmatvat swabhavaha kosya vastavaha iti gnatum asakyatvat antardrishyaiva ikshatam. Evam viruddha dharmam. So, your presence, their presence. So, evam paraspara viruddha swabhava is there. Viruddha dharmat swabhavataha viruddham. Ko asya vastavika swabhava, what is the true feature? Kimasti asya vastavaha swabhavaha iti gnatum asakyatvat. So, it is very difficult to know the true form of it. So, the person's true form, whether this one or that one, he is acting or he is really like that. So, the Purva Shloka, he is in the Natanam Karoti Vairagyam, or he is really is like that. How do you come to know? Etad Gnatum Ashakyam. Asakyatvat Drushtya Eva Ikshatam. Ataha asmabhi kim karaniyam? True nature of the person you have to see means he should involve. So, direct your mind should go inward. Then only you are going to understand that the true nature of the person. Similarly, the Atma Swaroopam also you have to understand means your mind should go inward, not the outward. So, he is giving with the example how your mind should be inward means how you are going to identify the nature of the person. The same way, the Atmanaha Swarupam also, whenever your mind is inwarding, then only you are going to understand the Atma Swarupam. When it's outerward, then you are going to, how you are not able to understand the person's true nature by seeing the outer world. Like that, here also the Atma Swarupam you cannot understand. That's why the previous example is very best example, the 35th shloka, which we have seen the Anubuthi Prakasha. So, evam asharirasharireshu anavasteshvavastitam mahantam vibhumatmanam matva dhiro na shochati. Ashariraha sharireshu. So, Atma is ashariraha. It doesn't have any body. It's the bodiless. Where in the sharireshu. In the shariram, what you are seeing, that Atma is vastutaha bodiless. Anavasteshu avastitam. Anavasteshu avastitam. It is being present where? In anavasteshu, which is impermanent. So in the impermanent bodies, the permanent thing is present. Avastitam, anavasteshu avastitam, asharireshu, right? Ashariraha is in sharireshu. So it's a bodiless and being in the body, and anavasteshu in the impermanent things, and this is the permanent. So shashvataha. So this shashvataha is staying in the ashashvata. So shashvatam mahantam vibhumatmanam. Mahantam. So which is very big. That type of atmanam. Anoraniyan mahato mahiyan. We have seen that. The one which is present everywhere. Tadrusham vibhum atmanam matva. The person understanding like this, dhiraha, the discriminative person, na shochati. He will not be worried about the anything. He doesn't have any grief. So, santosha or dukkha. So, this is a pain is the main thing. So, this person, he will understand, the pain will go away automatically. So, ataha, this you have to understand. I am not this ashashvata shariram, I am the shashvataha. So, this shariram kevalam asti, tavadeva. In that, anavasteshu, it is impermanent. It is not the permanent thing. I am not this impermanent thing. I am the permanent thing. You have to experience yourself. So, when you experience this one, that type of dhiraha, discriminative person, he will never feel the pain. So, tasya dukkham na bhavati. He doesn't have any dukkham. The same you can see in the Anubuthi Prakasha. Ashariram sharireshu anavasteshvavastitam sarvagam bahubhavadishtanam matva na shochati. So, Atma is asharirin. So, tasya shariram nasti. So, yataha yadi jataha asti, which birth is there, then the body is there. It is the birthless. It doesn't have any birth. So, therefore, the bodiless. Evam sharireshu anavasteshu avastitam. What type of shariraha itukte? Impermanent shariras. In those impermanent shariras, the Shashvataha Atma is there. Sarvagam Bahubhava Adhishthanam. Sarvagam, which pervades everything, so which present everywhere, that type of Sarvagamyam Bahubhava Adhishthanam Matva na Sochati. So this Sarvagamyam, where it is there, it is present in all the objects. It's not only in this place or another place. It's present everywhere. It is omnipresent. By knowing this one, so the person dhiraha, he will never be worried. Na sochati. Ataha atma sakshatkarena sarva sakshatkaraha anantaram tasya kimapi dukkham nasti. He doesn't have any dukkham after that. Na ayamatma pravachanena labhyah na medhaya na bahuna srutena yame veshavrunate tena labhyatyasheshatma vivrunate tanum swam. This Atma. So I am Atma. Pravachanena na labhyaha. So this Atma cannot be obtained through the pravachana. So aham gatva kaksham. So some classes I will attend, I will get the Atma Gnanam, means you cannot get the Atma Gnanam like this. Na medhaya na bahuna sritena. Medha, through the mama memory, again and again learning, recitation. So na bahuna srutena punaha punaha sravanam karomi. So aham punaha punaha tasya sravanam karomi. Through the sravana also bahuna srutena yamaivesha vrunute tena labhyaha. So Atma katham na labhyate itukte pravachana dwara. Through the pravachana you cannot get it. And also na medhaya. So with the medhas, with the gnana, and na bahuna srutena, by listening so many times, the shastras are repeatedly listening, also you will not get it. So then who will get it? Itukte tena labhyaha, by him only it is available. Only he can get. Yam eva esha vrunate. The Atma chooses whom, he will only get the Atma Swaroopam. Tasya esha Atma vivrunate tanum swam. So, for that person only, Atma, it will show it reveals the entire nature of the Atma. So, the Atma Swarupa, it reveals itself to that person whom it will choose. So, it is not only by listening you will get, and na only with the medhas you will get, and na kevalam sravanena you will get. So, who will get this one? Means the one whom the Atma chooses itself, that person only, to that person only, Atma reveals the entire its nature. Swarupam, swam tanum, tasya shariram, it reveals. Na avirato dhucharitat, na shanto na samahitaha, na shantamanaso vapi prajnanenainamapnuyat. So na aviritaha duscharitat. So it is telling the Atma Swarupa who cannot get, who will not going to understand the previous sloka onwards. We are seeing that one. Who cannot get this? Itukte na avirataha. Rataha means involved. Avirataha means not involved. Right. The one who is not withdrawn. So not taken out. Na virataha. So, ducharitat, from where? From the ducharita, bad activities. So, his kriya kalapa, his actions should be only good. If your actions are bad, so you are not coming out from that means, then you are not going to get. Na shanta, na ashantaha. So, na samahitaha. Na ashantaha itukte, yasya sense organs, indriyani, indriya nigraha, who doesn't have. So, that person also he is not able to get. Na samahitaha. Sama ahitam manaha. So the manaha should be in the kutra bhavet ityukte, it's free from all worries. It should be prashanta manaha, it should be there. Samahitaha manaha, samachittaha bhavet. When the datrusha samachittaha mind is not there, so tasya manaha is not under control, tadrushaha person. Ashanta manasaha vapi. So na tasya concentration is there, and nava is control, it is there in the mind. So these two persons, and ducharitaha and indriya nigraha rahitaha, these persons will not get. So Atma Swaroopam, the pragnanam enam na apnuyat. Enam pragnanam, enam means this Atma Jnanam na apnuyat, he will not get at all. So, ataha, we require the good conduct. When we don't have the good conduct, then you will not get the Atma Swarupa. Ataha, na ayam Atma, amode, agre gachama. Na ayam Atma bahoho pathat bahusritya cha medhaya labhyo बहिर्मुखास्यास्य न ईश्वर अनुग्रहो यतः यमंतर्मुखमीशो अनुगृह्णीते तेन लभ्यते तस्य एषः स्वात्मनो रूपं भाषयत्यखिलं स्फुटम्. न अयम् आत्मा बहोः पाठात् बहुश्रुत्या मेधया. So this Atma bahusritya. So punaha sravanam, bahoho pathat. So again and again, whenever I am listening to the Shastra teachings, so again and again I am going to learn these all things also. And medhaya, through the my buddhi, knowledge. So through this knowledge, na labhyaha. So Atma, the same sloka which we read in the Kathopanishad, in a simple manner, here also it is given. Ayam Atma bahoho pathat, punaha patana dwara. Right? Bahusritya, again and again listening. And medhaya, so through the knowledge. Labhyaha bahirmukasya asya. So whenever you are the always outer, you're not inward, you are the outward. So then so long as you are the outward, then so long you are not going to get this Atma. And not only that much, Ishvara Anugraha also is required. So ataha, Ishvara Anugraham also important to get the Atma. Yam antarmukamisho anugrihnite tena labhyate. So antarmukisha, who is seeing inwards, whose mind is inwards. So that type of person, and who is concentrating there. So tadrushaha tam ishaha anugrihnite. The Parameshwara, the God's grace will be there. So tena labhyate. So Atma tena labhyate. Tasya Ishaha Swatmano Swaroopam Bhashayatyakilam Sputam. Tasya, for that person who is Antarmukhi Karoti. So, to that person, whenever the mind he is seeing the inwards, and to that person, Ishaha also, the Bhagavan also, his grace, tasya anugraham dadati. Ataha Atmanaha Swaroopam, Isa himself is Atmanaha Swaroopam, Akilam Sputam, Sarvam, completely, Akilam Nima, completely, Sputam, clearly, Bhashayati, it will express, it will show the true nature of the Atman. So, whom it will show? The person who is directs his mind inwards. So, Tadrushaha Janaha Eva Atmanam Prapnoti, whose mind is outwards, he cannot understand at all. So, for him, even Bahu Bahu Sravanam Karoti, or again he obtains a lot of knowledge also, and he listens, he teaches, everything he will do also, he will not get because he doesn't have the Ishvara Anugraha. And his mind is diverted into outwards, not to the inwards. So, ataha, he will not able to see the Atma Tattvam, Atma Swaroopam, Atma Swabhavam. But the person who has directed his mind to inwards, that person definitely he will see because he has the Ishvara Anugraha. So, through that, that entire Atma Swaroopam, clearly its Swaroopam, nature, what it is there, that entire properly Akhilam, Sampurna Atma Swarupam, clearly he will come to know, he will understand. Yatyakilam papam krodhamanayikagryam yoga siddhim cha naiti yaha tamishvaro anugrihnati sangnanenaiva mapnuyat. Yat akhilam papam krodham anaikagram yoga siddhim cha naiti yaha tam ishvaro anugrihnati sangnaneneva apnuyat. Akhilam papam. So he will be free from the all the papa. So kimartham itukte tasya ishvara anugraha is there. He will be free from the krodha. He will be free from the papam. Akilam papam, akilam krodha, right? And also he is free from not only that much, and also yoga siddhim nauti. So yoga siddhim prapnoti. So his mind will not be distracted and it will be concentrating always. Evam tam ishvaraha anugrihnati. So the God will always bless to that person only. So yasya manaha ekagra bhavena asti. Sangranena evam apnuyat. So the sangnanam yenam apnuyat. Yenam means this person only will get. So because of the Ishwar Anugraha. Ishwar also Anugrihnati when this person has this type of concentration. So, ataha tasya Ishwara Anugraha avashakam. So once Ishwara Anugraha is there, he will be free from the papam, he will be free from the krodha, and yoga siddhim he will get. So, evam saha Atma Swaroopam also he will get. This type of supernatural powers he has to get means he should give like that. Yasya brahma cha kshatram cha ubhe bhavata odanaha mrutyur yasyopasechanam kayitta veda yatra saha. Yasya cha brahma kshatram cha ubhe bhavataha odanaha. So Brahma, the Brahmanas, and Kshatra, the Kshatriyas. These two will become the Vodana, food. Katham itukte, so Atma is Dharmam. Dharmam vina Atma Swaroopam na bhavati. So, yasya brahmacha kshatram cha ubhe bhavata odanaha. These two will become the food for the Atma Swaroopam. Mrutyuho yasya upasechanam. So death will become the sauce for these two. Upasechanam, side dish like that. Kaha itta veda yatra saha. So the one who will understand this, for him, kutra atma asti, where that atma is. Kimartham itukte, dharma protection is done by the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas. Brahmana will teach the dharmas and he will follow himself the dharmika, dharmanusaram jivanam, and he will teach the same thing, and like this he will protect the dharma. And the same way Kshatriya is also protecting the dharma and he punishes through his law, etc. He will control the papam and everything. So these two are food for the Atman. So ataha Atma also dharma swarupam. Without the dharma you cannot understand the Atma swarupam. Evam, the one who will understand like this, for him the Atma is where? Brahmanadi jagan mrutyum sahitam yastu samharet soyamugrah katham bodhum shakyashan niyatim vina. Brahmanadi jagat mrityu sahitam yastu samharet. So soyam ugraha katham bodhum shakyaha Shat niyatim vina. Yadi niyatihi nasti. So, how it is possible to realize without the grace of the God? So, kimartham itukte yavat paryantam asmakam Ishwar anugraha is not there. So, tavat paryantam it is not possible to realize. Ataha, so I am ugraha katham bodhum shakya. How it is able to find out? How you can understand? So ataha katham bodhum shakya niyatim vina. Yadi niyatihi eva nasti, then if I am not following that one spiritual properly, then how you will understand? So ataha, lot of the death, the entire world beginning with men of spiritual birth. Ataha asmakam tadrusham jivanam avashakam. So etad niyatim vina, even the God's grace will not be there. Without that, you are not going to understand.
Dhanyavad Mahoday. Very nice revision of the second Valli of the first chapter. With this, we have completed the second Valli of the first chapter. In the next class, we will come to the third Valli where the famous Ratha Kalpana will come. Both the Anubuthi verses and the Kathopanishad have been very quickly and in a brief way Sangrahena explained to us. Dhanyavada. We will chant. We'll chant Purnamada.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.